Good afternoon, and thanks to ChemAxon for the invitation. Matt's presentation earlier reminded me that I'd worked for all those companies that own the ACD, and I've never had to move office. I did actually, because I came to the States, but I didn't have to. So let's talk about pipelining. Similar to what Erica said, we would love to supply everybody's every need, but we know that's not practical, so we partner too. We're a partner of ChemAxon. ChemAxon's a partner of ours. So I just want to bring you up to date with a few things that's gone on. One thing I should also say on that list is that Contour is now part of the Accelrys family as well. So, and we started off in chemistry, but it's worth remembering now that we're not just chemistry. There's a whole raft of things that you can do with pipeline pilot. Like we've got biology, next generation sequencing. There's a load of stuff around analytical instruments, imaging, reporting, text, but you can read all that. What we've been focusing on a lot on recently is to make it an enterprise solution, so improving scalability and security and web deployment. And we're also using it as a platform and technology for application development around our registration systems. We are the market leader, I have to say, and we are financially secure. ChemAxon produces a whole bunch of components that extend Pipeline Pilot's capabilities. They're available from ChemAxon. You can use them if you have Pipeline Pilot. And it gives you just more choices in what you do, things to try. I mean, the more, the better for the personal productivity tools that we're focusing on. So what's been going on? The professional client, that's really the development aspects of it. Wide range of deployments of that, up to a number of companies that have got more than 500 seats of it. So it's a heavyweight system for enterprise work. Ways to get to the data through the web port, custom clients, and now SharePoint. And again, we have ranges of user bases from 10 users up to 1,000 plus. So it's very widely deployed. As I said, we focused on just recently is to improve the latency and throughput of an installation. Without going into details here, in the latest releases, the latency is greatly reduced across the range of user numbers, and the throughput remains high even when the CPU becomes fully utilized. So the latest release we had was Pipeline Pilot 8.5. Having merged with Symix, of course, it was necessary to extend the capabilities of Pipeline Pilot. So the Accelrys Direct cartridge is now fully manageable within Pipeline Pilot. So not just the sort of standard SQL approaches to a data cartridge. We can set up protocols to completely manage the system. Adding in database access components, Discovery Gate, which again was a Symix product, but while there, we went to the public sources like the ones listed here, and others are being considered, so that you can bring public data into your protocols and workflows to enrich them. We've also been working more around scientific uses for Pipeline Pilot. We're just adding in a matched molecular pairs protocol based on the AstraZeneca published work, and looking at what we can do with the fact that we now own some quite valuable content, and it can be accessed through Pipeline Pilot. So we've been looking at activity models based around the MDDR dataset. Accelrys, the comprehensive medicinal chemistry dataset, and are now looking at the metabolite dataset that we had. So certainly in these, you can drop a structure in, and in real time, it will tell you what activity classes it's likely to hit. So just to finally say conclusions, we operate in a number of operating systems, one of which is Java, which is a prime operating system for ChemAxon. So we have compatible architectures and operating systems. Pipeline Pilot is a great prototyping environment for ChemAxon technology and calculators. And there's multiple ways as I said, SharePoint, web port, custom clients that you can actually distribute that around to your users. Finally, just the acknowledgement. Don't know if I dare try and pronounce the first name, but Moises Hassan is easy. I've practiced that one. Silard, I guess. But these are two guys that continue working on pipeline pilot integrations. Thank you very much.